I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent, very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT, adjacent.
Welcome to Adjacent. We have a very hot, sexy friend with us today. Who do we have, Shelly?
She's a MILF.
Ooh, a MILF.
This is we have Celina Johnson in the house.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Here we are with Celina Johnson. How did we meet you? And
it's funny. I've been trying to think about when I first met you guys. I know I met Shelly way before I met Jody, but so I'm Kasey Johnson's sister-in-law.
Yeah.
The famous left field girls of left field.
Yeah, she is.
You know, the famous Longhorn.
Wait,
I'm going back in it's funny. So Google Photos only captures back to when my iPhone was taking photos, and that was in 2013.
Before you had that flip phone with candy shop on it.
Before the red flip phone with my 50-cent candy shop ringer.
Candy shop.
That was one of Jody's favorites.
I love that song.
Yeah, when I first started dating Kasey's brother Matt, that was my ringtone on my phone.
Yes.
And so anyway, going back, when I first met Matt, that was January of 2005.
Okay.
Wow.
Over 20 years ago. And just going to football games, tailgating. Matt's dad, Jim, ran a great tailgate where the Moody Center is, and that was my experience is going to the tailgates and going to the games, and people would come to our tailgate, like famous, like we would tailgate next to the parents of the football players.
Yeah,
that's right.
They would set up their meals, and it was just so cool. Like literally just thinking back at all the people that would come through there, and now it's sad. It's not there anymore. Yeah, so that's how I met you guys. Texas.
That's right.
And now I'm in East Texas and a lonely Longhorn up here. I tell you, there's a lot of Aggies up here. It's rough.
So y'all's tailgate was on the other side of the parents, and so we all tailgated near each other.
Yeah,
and y'all were up the hill.
Oh yes, a little bit. Yeah.
And hey, all right, you're born November 2nd, and so you're a Scorpio.
I am.
All right, let's see.
Yes. Go ahead.
Are you a for real Scorpio, or are you like
I am third. I am for real to the T scary Scorpio.
Okay, because listen to this. Scorpios are intense, passionate, and loyal. Check. They can be secretive and sometimes intimidating. I could see that.
All the time.
You're charismatic and magnetic. You're resourceful, determined, and you have the ability to see things through. You're extremely intuitive and empathetic. They did say one of your weaknesses is jealousy and possessiveness.
Interesting.
And you're compatible with Cancers and Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. What's your husband's sign?
I guess I should know that, right?
What's his
What's
birthday?
his birthday?
He is September 8th.
But he's a Virgo.
The Virgo.
We're
Well,
the best.
yeah,
Best.
you're compatible with him, it says. So it's a check on all of that.
Yeah.
All right. So you live in Lindale. Where's Lindale?
It is off of I-20. It's about 70 miles east of Dallas, and we're north of Tyler, Texas,
Okay.
which is, the larger town close to here, and we're outside of Longview as well. So another like 40 minutes to Longview, kind of on your way to Shreveport.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
How close are you to Jefferson? A little town of Jefferson.
we're not too far from there.
That's the cutest town.
Yeah, I've never been there.
It's so cute. They do a big Mardi Gras.
Really? Okay. well, I have to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
Super
never
cute.
been. I may have driven through there, but I don't think.
And also, y'all live on water, don't you?
So we have a pond. I think the water that you're thinking of is our lake house property in Winona, which has been in Matt's family for a long time.
Okay.
Yes, so that's about 20 minutes from here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been coming up here for, like I said, since '05, over 20 years ago. Kasey, her whole life, her grandmother lived in Tyler, so they would come up here and visit, and her and Matt would spend weeks here, and so it's kind of like moving back home for Matt, but since Matt's from Austin, it's not really home for him, but home for his parents. So learning that and just the history and the family, lineage, and going back Matt's family to the late 1800s in Smith County is just really cool. He's, if you don't know this about Matt, he's pretty nostalgic. He gets that from his mom. And he just talk about going down a rabbit hole and researching things. He'll read things and figure things out and tie things together about the governor of Texas once was here and this camp from this, war. And it's just really cool. That's a really cool thing about Matt.
I love that.
How did you two meet?
At HEB.
Okay.
So Matt was a store director for HEB, actually at the Palmer and 1431 before Palmer Lane went north of 1430. So when I moved to Austin in 2004 after I graduated college, I was in the management training program with HEB, and that was one of my assignments, and we were just friends. I'm 10 years younger than Matt, and so I was a lot younger than him, and he has already been established in his career, and I was just learning the ropes, and I would help him on projects and things with like marketing and data collect, that kind of stuff that I learned in college.
Yeah.
And then I moved to another store and we kind of lost touch. He was dating somebody else at the time, and I was in a relationship, and then it's just crazy how we just kind of met back up because we were friends. It was just really neat. I love you. And we were friends. I kind of had to push Matt into noticing me as a girlfriend type. He wasn't used to somebody like me and my personality. And I remember he was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the rodeo with my sister and her friend and her boyfriend's son, Cash, and I'm gonna take Aaron?" And I'm like, okay. And so we met at an HEB parking lot, and we drove, and I met Stacy and Kasey for the first time. I can't remember if I met her earlier. It's all 2005 to 6 is like running together for me. So I remember everything. I think I met Kasey back in January. I don't know. But
She will know the date, the time,
Yeah.
what she was wearing, what you were wearing, what Stacey was wearing.
all I know is I wasn't invited to the national championship. Okay. That's all I know. I was friends with Matt and I didn't get a ticket.
You didn't get a ticket. There.
You're all about it.
Yeah. We all have.
So you're originally from San Antonio?
I am born and raised in San Antonio. Mhm.
Do you love as much as we do?
It's funny. I don't go back very often. My dad is still there. A lot of family is there, but I don't know. I think I just moved away and I like other things. I love the food. I miss real Mexican food. We don't have that up here.
Nope.
No.
But I'm a lot healthier.
Yeah.
That's good. There you go.
That's not, you're not eating queso for every meal.
Now you are a mortgage broker, is that right? Yeah.
So not a broker, but a lender. I've been in the mortgage business. Yep. I'm a loan officer. I've been in the mortgage business for 18 years. So
Wow, that's a long time.
it is. So when I left HEB, I actually tried the wine business, beer and wine up here in DFW. And Matt and I started dating and our relationship was flourishing. And he's like, well, you need to come back to Austin. I'm like, well, I don't have a job in Austin, and so I quit my job.
Wow.
I didn't have another job. And so I moved. Matt helped me move out of my apartment in Fort Worth, and I moved to Pflugerville and Matt's house. And I got the newspaper to find a job back when you would have to look at.
Oh my gosh.
And I was in the Austin Statesman, and there was a ad for a Starbucks interview for like a manager job. I'm like, I like Starbucks. Okay. And I went into interview and I got the job at Starbucks, and I started working there and setting my alarm at 4 a.m. And it was crazy. It was crazy. That job, I did it all. I was cleaning and managing and serving coffee and learning it all. But what was great about it is it led me to my career, because I worked at the Arboretum, which all of these executives and CEO of Golfsmith, the guy who started HomeAway, which was the RBO, he would come in and I would serve them coffee. And I have this crazy memory. It's like elephant brain. Everybody calls me that, elephant. And I memorized people's drinks. And so they would be parking and I would have their drink ready when they would pay.
Wow.
And this one gentleman that I'll never forget. I mean, he would come in with his suspenders and cuffed, white shirt. He always wore a white shirt with his cufflinks. And he had really nice hair and this really nice Lexus. And he drove up and I have his double cup venti Americano with 8 honey. That was his drink.
Wow.
And see, we didn't
And
have.
you still remember it. You still remember it.
We didn't have the honey that you could pour. You had to use your scissors and cut the packets.
Oh my gosh.
And so I would have to, his drink took forever. And it was it tasted better because I put the honey in first and let the espresso be with the honey, and then put the hot water and I double cupped it. And I handed it to him. And anyway, one day he said, "You don't need to be working here. Why don't you come see me after work?"
Okay.
And I was like, well, okay. Yeah. Well, little did I know, Countrywide Home Loans was next door.
Nice.
So I know. I got off of work. I smelled so bad. Just so you know, if you work at Starbucks and you're in there for 8 hours, you stink. It's like the coffee beans. It's this terrible smell in your clothes. So I went next door and I'm wearing all black, with stains everywhere. And I walk into his office in the back of the corner, and I'm walking through, and it's literally, you walk in, it looks like Wolf of Wall Street. Like, you're like, all these people on their headsets. And this was 2007 before the crash.
The crash.
And it was nuts. And I tell you, one of my best friends, Lissa, that I met her there, and she's actually my oldest son's godparents.
Oh.
So I still have tons of people that I still talk to. One of my underwriters that I work with now.
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Kendall, she was one of our ops managers there. It's just crazy. That was 2007, and then of course the market crashed. I went to go work for Wells Fargo because it was safe, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, I've been now with a builder. I do builder lending, so I've been in the mortgage builder sector for 10 years. So up here in DFW, I get to service David Weekley Homes, which is an amazing builder.
That's a good builder.
And it's wonderful. So I service like Rockwall County, South Tarrant County, and I go a couple days a week. You know, I go when I need to, but the great thing is I have flexibility. And so I go and take care of customers, do lunch and learns, work with the sales team, kind of go to their meetings. But it's just it's been such a great career for me.
Is David Weekley still building a lot up north?
So DFW is the number one market right now in the country. We have the most housing starts. It's incredible. The next few years are going to be amazing. Just
awesome.
All the growth. And I think because there's so much land. So when you think about Austin, you know, it's harder. Yes, exactly. Which is why San Antonio has expanded so much. I mean, you're Castroville all the way to, up into Smithson Valley. But here, you can go anywhere. I mean, it's incredible. So lots of opportunities in the DFW market for anybody that's in the real estate industry and looking to grow. Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow, that's so good. All right, so you have 3 boys, Hunter and Tyler. Tell us about your boys.
Yes, and then Matt has Aaron. He's 26.
Yeah,
we're grandparents.
Oh,
but I'll get there in a minute. Yes, so Aaron is 26, and he lives in Liberty Hill, and he's married with two kids, Lincoln and Marshall, and
that's right.
They're 7 and 2.
Wow.
Which
so you're a gilf. You're a gilf, not a milf.
I'm a gilf.
when Kasey shop on your block-up song.
That is, I think I have a new bumper sticker.
Yeah.
With like candy, and then it's
Gilf.
Candy Gilf.
Yeah. Do it. Right. Or at least tattoo.
Yeah. Oh no, that's funny. I actually don't have any tattoos. Yes, so they live in Liberty Hill, and they're doing great. Amazing. Piper actually works for our company. She works with one of our mortgage. Yes, so it's great. She's work from home, and it's wonderful. But yes, we have 3 boys. Hunter is 15. He's a freshman.
He plays golf. He's on the golf team.
He is my golfer. He is 100% focused and ready to put everything into it. So he does lessons at Holly Tree, which is, a place in South Tyler where he practices a lot, and then he practices at Hideaway, which is kind of it's not too far from where we live, but that's where the high school gets to practice.
That's nice.
And then Luke is 6th grade. He's 12. He is my baseball player.
And he was a fan favorite at the big tournament. Like he was on the board the whole time.
He's
Got
like,
all the press.
He goes, Mom, I'm on Occupy Left Field on X. And so now he follows Mark, and he comes and tells me, and he goes, Mom, I made Twitter. And I was like, Luke, you make the TV all the time, buddy. You're great. Did you ever hear, or did Kasey tell you about when we were last year at the TCU series and it was pouring down rain? Luke was out there with his friends with his hoodie on, and the camera gets him, and he catches a foul ball, and he's saving balls in his hoodie pocket. And he took out another ball and he handed it to his friend, and Graham Swindell was like, dirty BP ball, you can have it. And I still have the video, and Kasey and I laughed so hard because it's like, and Jim's like, he always finds the camera, Celina.
Yeah.
It's he's just like me. It's so funny. But yeah, he's there hanging out with Mark, and oh man, we had a blast at Globe Life that weekend.
Yeah, that was so awful. What was that saying?
And then Tyler is 6.5.
6.5. My little baby.
Tyler named after Tyler, Texas.
Oh,
and he's a blessing. He's such a wonderful boy, so loving. All boy, all sports. He wants to do everything because he's got all the brothers that, he wants to keep up with. So, yeah, it's great. It's great. They're in a great school. They're good. It's just a wonderful little town. It's hard being in a small town.
Yeah.
From being in the city, for your whole life,
Yeah.
We miss HEB. That's
I bet.
That's probably
Tell me, why did they have HEBs up there?
So there's supposedly a handshake kind of thing with the Brookshire family, and the Butts, and so they kind of have stayed away from East Texas and let Brookshire's have territory.
Well, that explains it, because in Smithville we don't have a HEB either, and it's so annoying. We have Brookshire's, and it's okay. It's just
they have a store called Fresh, which is awesome. So it's like a Central Market to Brookshire's, or to Central Market, where you can get all their produce, and their meat is great. But what's nice about where I work is an HEB is about to open right by one of my neighborhoods, so I can I can do curbside, take my Yeti ice chest, and just throw everything in there. So
nice.
It'll be great.
Close enough. And Matt is retired from HEB. Is that correct?
So he left HEB in 2017 and worked for Williamson County for the tax office, and he left there in May of 23.
Okay.
So he worked there for 6 years. And then I guess we can get into that on the love language.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So Matt was able to leave his job and leave the 9 to 5 and just focus on our family. And it's been the best decision we ever made.
Awesome. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's great.
Okay.
It's so great.
I love that. Okay. Tell me about your parents and your siblings. What were they like, or what are they like?
So my mom and dad were married for 35 years. We had a pretty normal childhood. My mom stayed home. My dad ran a business. He was in the dental tech business. I've got an older brother and a younger brother, so I'm a middle child. No sisters, no sisters, no daughters.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I make a good mother-in-law to my daughter-in-laws one day.
Oh, you'll be a great one.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it brings because I just love, doing girly things too. It's just hard because
I mean, you were at a sea of just, boys.
it's hard. I hadn't seen way.
And then you have Kasey Reed as a sister-in-law who knows more about sports than anybody.
We're not really a girl family.
No,
No.
We're texting about football, baseball, and golf, and it's just hilarious when you read our text threads. So it's just we're just a sports family.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, growing up, like I said, it was just normal childhood. I actually went to Catholic school for 9 years.
Really?
Yes, and when I was in 9th grade, which was an all-girls school, I really started getting more competitive in sports, and I begged my parents. I was like, "Can I please go to public school? I'm going to have a better opportunity." And they said, yeah. So I went to public school from 10th through 12th and graduated in, and I went to play volleyball in San Angelo, Texas. Yep.
Nice. Wow.
It didn't work out. It was, college sports are, a lot of politics. But I wasn't tall enough. I'll be honest, you think about volleyball and how, athletic and tall and all of those things. And so I did it for a year and then I actually started working at HEB, and that's how I ended up transferring and getting into the program from San Angelo to Austin.
Okay. Oh, I was wondering.
Yes. So in 2004, I applied for that training program, and Austin was the spot that I landed. I mean, my parents were in San Antonio, so I could have moved back there because the HEB is there. That's their headquarters. But something took me to Austin, and here I am now in East.
I think it was your way to kind of meet Matt. To be honest.
It really was. We kind of found each other through HEB, but we started off as friends. I think that's what has made such a great marriage and relationship. 20 years.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, let me ask you, when you were in Austin, what were your favorite places to go around Austin? Because Austin's kind of like one of our third characters in the.
Well, so I didn't really live in Austin. So when I moved to Austin the first time, I was in Austin, right? But that was, gosh, I lived in those apartments right there off Will and Cannon and Brody. Do you remember those? Do you remember that car wash with the
Oh yes,
those are the apartments I lived in.
Oh, fun!
I know. But every time Barnes like, you were a South Austin girl.
I know.
And I'm like,
so excited about.
You're so glad. And I'm like, Barn, no, I was there like a year.
A year, okay.
I know. And then I moved up north of the river to Pflugerville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, you were at South Austin because you lived in San Antonio.
Yeah.
South side? No. So my favorite place in Pflugerville was El Rincon.
Okay.
I love their puffy tacos. So great. They're the best. We moved to Round Rock. Gosh, what year was that? 2007?
Okay.
And back in 2007, you didn't have those really cool fancy restaurants off,
No.
So we loved Pluckers.
Yeah.
Loved there. And Luke, when he was a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It gives me diarrhea. I'm not alive.
But Jody, this was a long time ago. Back when they had really good chefs. It was a long time ago. And I still have pictures of Luke eating off of a chicken bone when he was 2 at Pluckers. We loved Pluckers. And then we moved to Georgetown in 2014, and that was a lot of fun. I mean,
it's so cute.
We'd be on the square. We would go to the Reverie, and even go to Liberty Hill to visit our friends. And eat over there and stuff. So, we're not really big out to eat people. Honestly,
Are you a good cook? Are you a good cook?
I wouldn't say I'm a good cook. No, because my kids are always like, Mom, why do you always make the same things? My mom's a pretty good cook, and she actually lives in Lindale. She moved out here. So she helps me out. Mom, can you make spaghetti? Mom, can you make this? And she loves doing that stuff. So, she moved up here last May.
Wow, how lovely.
So lucky.
She loves her apartment. She's actually at a domino night with these ladies. So she's hilarious. She goes to her doctor's appointment and she's like me. She can meet anybody and talk to anybody. She goes, I met somebody new today. I'm like, oh, great. Okay. I'm going to go play dominoes. And I don't know how to play dominoes. I'm like, go for it. Oh, great. And so she wants to start a bunco group up here.
But Shelly, some of Shelly's best friends are her old bunco group. And then they travel the world out with each other. They just love each other.
But Celina also has 3 boys that are very, very active. So she doesn't.
I know. You're not going to be able to do any of it because you're taking kids to sporting events all the time.
Yeah.
So, all right. And I ask you something honestly. Do you like sports?
Love it.
Okay, good.
I love baseball more than I love football.
Yeah,
Same.
And I feel like it's, for me, something that I can sit with my son and have that quality time.
Yes.
And teach my youngest, and he's learning the game, and it's watching him at 6. It's just incredible. We actually go to Omaha, is our new family vacation, regardless if the Horns make it.
Okay.
We've made it a family tradition, and we absolutely love it. We go the first weekend for Father's Day. This year, we're actually going to stay through Wednesday because that Monday, Tuesday game, that series, that's like the best part. Because you have the weekend and then you had that elimination, and then like last year we left and we wanted to stay so bad on Monday and Tuesday and we had to go home. So we extended it, and we stayed with the Aggies last year.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh man.
How
far? How far is Omaha?
We fly Southwest. So what's nice about DFW is we can get on a plane and get there in an hour and a half. And then we don't even rent a car. So we Uber from the airport in Omaha straight to the Hilton. And we're there in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And I'll just do all the games. It's so great. Like, do y'all know that bar across the street upstairs? So I think it's so fun being up there, and then someone hits a home run, but there's a delay.
Oh yeah, I love it.
And then they're cheering, and then you're waiting, and you're like, "Oh my God, somebody did something."
Yes.
So yeah, that's a lot of fun.
So those of you that don't know, the Georgia series is April 4th, 5th, 6th. So you're coming very soon.
Yes, I am. So Luke does not have a baseball tournament that weekend. So.
Well, that's not
I know. And I was like,
I'm telling you, I have so much respect for you baseball parents. Our brother played baseball. We played softball growing up, but it was not like this to this degree. There's not an off season really.
It really isn't. And when you start in February, you're nonstop through June.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you play in the fall and you have to balance with football. And so what's nice about Luke is he's going to 7th grade, so he'll play school football, which is during the week. And so that won't go with weekend baseball.
Oh my
God. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay. My next question for you is, all right, in Lindale, Tyler, San Antonio, Austin, what are your favorite restaurants other than Pluppers?
Okay. Gross. Oh my God. I can't believe I said that. Okay, my favorite places to eat in Tyler, and it's one of Kasey's favorites, and her mom is Hobbies. They have the best. Yes, it's just amazing. It's so good. Their food is great. There's another place called the Grove. It's really, kind of high end. They have a great brunch. And some places Matt and I like to go on date night is downtown Tyler because it's super like old buildings, really cool.
Yeah, so
the old petroleum building that's actually now a restaurant called Prime 101. And we go up into the bar and the bartenders are incredible. We just order the bar menu. You can
I love bar food. It's like, well,
but you can order a steak and be at the bar.
Oh yeah.
And so we also found a speakeasy.
What?
Wow.
Yes. Well, Phyllis found it, and Phyllis sent it to me, and she was like, my mother-in-law, Phyllis, she goes, y'all have to check this place out. Well, you have to have a password to get in. So we figured it out, and we went to, it's this little tapas.
What is it? What is the password?
Well, it changes. So you have to get on their Facebook page, and you have to pay.
Oh, okay.
And, well, Matt and I went for the first time, and we walked in, and it was this chick, and she looks at you, and she's like, kind of like, Harry Potter-ish, and she's like, how can I help you? And we're like, password is, and come with me this way. And she goes into this closet.
I want that now.
And closes it. And we're like, what? She closes a closet door and she knocks on the door. And we're like, what are we doing in this broom closet? The other door opens the speakeasy.
Nice.
So we went in there and we were like, cool. Okay, this is in Tyler. So
That's awesome.
yeah, we found that place and they have a great happy hour. And so anyway, that's some of my.
You got to take Barnabas.
Oh my God.
He would totally pretend like he's that character.
Yeah.
He'll turn into the Harry Potter guy or something.
Okay, I have a question for you since you talked about it earlier. What is your love language? How do you feel love? How do you receive love? Let's start with, let me just recap. Acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts. How do you show love to people?
100% acts of service.
Yeah.
In everything I do. And going back to what I said about Matt, I think that ultimate acts of service is, hey, let me take care of the family financially. You can step away from your 9 to 5. We budgeted, we did well with our home sale in Georgetown, and it just worked out great.
That is amazing. I wish I could do that for John because he worked so hard. I'd love to be able to be like, I got it. You just go hang out over there.
Well, Matt worked for HEB for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, we didn't have him on Thanksgivings, and, we had to rearrange our plans, and Matt didn't, have weekends off. So, I mean, he worked really hard, for a long time. And so, it's just something that I've been able to do that is fulfilling me. But it's funny on the other end, Matt is identical in acts of service. So we are constantly, doing things for the household, and we're pretty organized, and everything's clean, and
It's a Virgo.
Love that.
It's a Virgo. You married a Virgo.
I would say I love quality time. And that's those things that I do with the family outside of the house. Like when we go on these trips and we go to, watch baseball games together, or we take them out to Pop Stroke in Dallas, or, all the things that boys like to do. That's quality time.
I love that.
Yeah.
You kind of hinted about it when you were talking about baseball and how, You can sit with your kids during baseball games. Football is so intense.
It is, and there's just a lot of
Baseball, you could just
there's a lot of yelling in football, and it's also hot.
Yeah.
That time of the year where like in the spring it's so nice and going with like Globe Life or Minute Maid, you're not hot, you're hanging out.
I agree.
And my boys love the concessions, they're bougie. So
okay, now you are all about family. We can tell you love your boys, you love Matt, you love your family, and your mom's there. I love that. But how do you spend your free time? How do you replenish yourself? Obviously, you get your hair done because it looks amazing, and your eyebrows are like, we need to go to get our eyebrows done there, Shelly.
I have a girl in Cedar Park if you want to know.
Okay.
She's amazing. Honestly, I'm 100 miles an hour all the time.
Oh my God.
I'm always thinking ahead. It's like sometimes I have to just be in the present. And I love what I do and relationships that I build, like with my sales consultants, the people that sell the homes and the models, and then just catching up with my friends from Austin. I've got some friends that come up and visit me, and it's so much fun when they come. Because I get to show them around and, take them places. And so that's really, I'm not really that spa day or that, that's not really me.
But getting to connect with people is how you.
I would say connection. It's funny. I got asked for, we go on this trip every year for my work, and it's called President's Club, and it's really neat. We go on a really, really good So I know I've been going for 10 years. This year we're going to Boca Raton.
Whoa!
We're staying in this really cool resort, and they asked us to give 3 words that describe us, because they put it in this nice book, and they put your picture and where you're from, and mine was resourcefulness, because I love to help people learn, and whether it's in the financial sector or just life, and just connecting with people. And then boy mom, that's not even a word. And then passionate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very passionate.
So I have a question for you. We usually ask our singles ready to mingle this, but what would be your warning label?
Well, this is what Matt would say. Shit magnet, stay away.
And what exactly does Matt mean by that?
It's just like, because, stirring up something or getting into trouble or.
Yeah. Like,
he always says it. He's like, Celina. Like, or shit back.
What are you doing? That's hilarious.
All right, who's on your laminated list? And again, you could do it Shelly's version, which is this we can hang out, or sexy time.
Okay, who's the guy on 1923?
Which one? There's so many. Brandon Lennar.
Wasn't he in It Ends With Us?
Oh my gosh. He is.
And then the other guy, Powell.
Oh, yes, he is. He's the good guy and ends with us. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Wow.
Can y'all laminate me a picture of him?
I can.
Get your cut out.
Hold on.
Yes.
That's right. But you mentioned that you traveled a lot being in the President's Club. Where's your favorite place that you've been?
Yes.
I loved Costa Rica. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Really pretty, really good food. Really good
food.
I would say probably one of my favorite trips was Vail. Because it wasn't cold. It was like when the weather's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, the golf courses, the views, the cobblestone brick streets.
Oh yeah.
The restaurants. Oh my gosh. So nice. Yeah, I would say Costa Rica and Vail were probably my favorite.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Okay, I have another question. So, do you like live music? Because you were talking about.
I do. I love music. That's actually kind of what I like to do when I'm alone. Is listen to music. I love country. I love Miranda Lambert.
Yes.
She's from Lindale, by the way.
That's right.
Right.
She has a store. She has a store there, right?
Yes, she does. I've actually bought Kasey something from there. At the Pink Pistol. She has a really cool clothing line. And like so many clothes in there. If y'all are ever over here, I mean, I know it's kind of off the path.
Coming right now.
That's right.
Yeah, but anytime she's here, she's always wearing a hat or, here to see her family. So
y'all keep her alone, or do y'all like rush up?
I haven't personally seen her, but I think, it's just such a small town.
It's there.
Yeah, but I love country. I love Miranda Lambert. I love Cody Johnson, Chris Stapleton. It's funny when, again, listening to that podcast the other day about Turnpike, how much fun I had going to those concerts and just that era in our life when we would go to those concerts. Because remember all those Texas country concerts we would go to?
Oh, yeah. It's so fun.
I mean, now it's like $500 for a general admission.
What?
Well,
I know. And we were going to like the frat boys concert and they were like $10 and Turnpike's playing and we were like, what's happening?
Even I remember Johnny's Steakhouse at Salado.
Yeah.
They play there. It was $25.
Yeah. That's nuts.
I remember in the early 2000s, I would go down to Green Hall and see Randy Rogers.
Yeah. Oh,
and that was $20 to get in.
Yeah. That's sad. Now you can't get and like a crappy seat is
and big stadiums, it's like it's festivals now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you got that 2-step in Georgetown. I mean, that's expensive.
It is. And they're just singing like 4 songs and they're done. And it's like,
you don't really get the benefit of a singer I really love.
Yeah.
That's so good. So tell us about, you were saying that you met Matt Catalano before you met Barnes.
Yes. So in January of 2006, it was 2010. It was 2010 because I was pregnant and my son was born in February. So I was really pregnant. I was just out here. And I had lost one of my contacts. So I was like blind, pregnant. I couldn't do anything. It was just like I was in the way. And I was sitting on the asphalt in the parking lot. And this guy was sitting there. He was with this tailgate group with Kasey or something. I don't even know. I have no idea, but it was Matt Catalano. And we were sitting next to each other and we just got to talking. And this lady walks by us is like, oh, what a beautiful couple. What are you expecting? Matt Catalano was my baby daddy. And I looked at him and we laugh at that story to this day.
Oh my God.
So funny. And then fast forward when Matt showed up at one of our tailgates and I looked at him and I was like, I remember you. And Warren was like, that's my brother-in-law. And we were just like, oh my gosh. Small world.
I love the small world and all the connections.
And then crazy.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It is. But I don't think it's by happenstance. I think there's
No way.
connections with people. It's supposed to happen.
I love that.
100%. Okay. I like just a couple more questions, then we'll let you get back to your family. All right. What are your 3 mad loves?
I love to do karaoke.
Okay. What's on it? What's your go-to song?
Well, now because I have to practice, so I don't look like an idiot up there.
Yeah.
What used to be "Always Remember Us This Way" by Lady Gaga.
Oh.
And now I've been practicing. This is a Miranda Lambert song, and I thought about it. I'm like, I don't know if really anybody would know that song. So, but I don't care because I love them all. But I think it's really like what mood I'm in and how I'm feeling. But one thing you'll be super surprised by is I'm actually full Hispanic, 100% from San Antonio, and I love Celina.
Everybody. I mean, everybody.
Her music, it's like
Gorgeous.
it absolutely.
It's a tragedy. It's a complete tragedy that she
Oh, yeah.
dealt with that.
Did you hear that Yolanda was denied parole?
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Hey,
All right.
do you speak Spanish?
I wish I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot. The thing is I can retain, a lot of the like phrases and stuff. So when my mom is speaking to somebody and I'm listening to the conversation, I know what they're talking about,
The just, yeah.
but I'm not fluent. So
Yeah.
that's really on my bucket list, like to learn.
Yeah. Great. Same.
I'm really
That and learn the guitar.
I would love to learn the guitar. Like,
Yeah.
so my oldest son, Hunter, can play the guitar. He actually went to lessons in Georgetown for a year at Ken's Guitar there on the square. And he kind of taught himself. He's like self-taught, and he's a really good singer, but he's so shy.
Why?
And I really want him to do this talent show at our school every year. And I'm like,
Well,
God, he would do so well.
yeah.
Yeah, he would do so well. So
What's one more? One more. Uno más.
honestly, like for me lately, it's like I love the idea of real estate and, investing and just creating a portfolio up here. Like it's just been a goal and dream of mine for so long.
Yeah.
And so that's really actually kind of like that part-time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
pretty good.
I've got a great relationship with somebody up here. She's actually my neighbor. And her and I just, really have hit it off and just kind of starting to get things going up here. So,
Oh, very exciting.
Love that. Okay. One last question, and then I'm going to wrap it up. What are your big wishes for your kids?
honestly, I already knew you were going to ask me this. I wrote it down. I just want them to be content and happy with whatever they choose. And they don't have to go a traditional path and go to a four-year college if they don't want to. I'm not going to force them to. I want them to not have to go through the same learning lessons that Matt and I did. And Matt will tell you this. Do the retail job and feel like you're stuck. I want them to do what they love and what they're passionate about, because that's not work.
Yeah.
And that's what I wish for them. And so we talk about it a lot. I'm a huge observer of just their personality and what, they like, and just trying to help them navigate through that and point them in the right direction on what I feel is going to be, hey, why don't we try this? Or, hey, you thought about, a job surveying or, in construction, and so that's really it. I just want them to have a fulfilled, happy contentment, really.
I love that.
That's so lovely.
I love that. Okay, guys. So, for our listener, Cece, if you're ever out in Lindale, which is only 238 miles away, and it only has a population of about 7,000 people, and you might run into standard, but you can call up Celina Johnson and Matt and say, hey, show me around your town. Let's go and kick it up over around there.
And then we'll go to Tyler and have a margarita at Hobbies.
There you go.
And then we'll find a karaoke bar.
Woo, woo. And we will sing Always Remember Us This Way. It's Celina music. And it's going to be great. And we're going to have a blast. Anyway, we love you, Celina. And we hope that we get to hang out with you more and more and more. And I just love your love for your family and a great person you are. So thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Is it
Texas?
Texas? Yeehaw.
There you go.